Sure, I know, and I want to thank St. Thomas for this opportunity that they are giving us. Okay, our topic today is life and mission. I'm not so familiar with this, so bear with me. Life and mission of the Couples for Christ. That's right, okay. This reminds me when I'm the treasurer and I was applying for a credit card for our association, and I met the bank officer, and he asked me, "What is Couples for Christ?" Point blank, I said, "Why are you interested in joining our?" I said, "Couples for Christ is renewing the family, strengthening the family through Catholic faith." So he said, "Oh, that's great." So I said, "I'm willing to give you a brochure for our Christian Life program." He said, "Oh, we will talk about business first." He goes. So I said, "Okay, that's good." Okay. Couples for Christ. Is it there? Okay. It's the core CFC Christian Family Life Renewal Ministry. It's a Catholic movement that supports, strengthens, and promotes the Christian family and marriage vocation according to God's plan. It's a global and evangelistic community that advocates a Christ-centered and Holy Spirit-empowered life. And you ask me, how did Couples for Christ originated? When it was originated? And the historical origination of the Couples for Christ it originated in Manila. Started in June of 1981 with only 16 couples in Manila, Philippines, from prayer group called Ligaya ng Panginoon, or in English is Joy of the Lord. It's a covenant community that grew from the Catholic charismatic movement in the early 1970s. If you will see that these are a group of friends among there in the Philippines, the Ligaya ng Panginoon, normally they have observed that whenever they have a prayer, only the wives that goes and attend inside the church. The men normally just stay outside smoking, talking with their friends. They don't go, they are more of, fellowship, while the wives are inside praying the rosary, praying the prayer in the church. And so when they organized this, they said, we need to get involved, our husband in this. And what we call this, so they changed the name. Instead of Ligaya, they said, we will call it couples, so that couples will be forced, the husband and wife will be together. And that's the reason why they call it Couples for Christ. So that's what it started. It spread all over North America in the mid-90s and currently has around more than 13,000 members here in the US and around 14,000 in Canada. Presently, we have covered 102 countries and over 1 million members all over the world. CFC arrived in North Carolina in the late 1990, where members relocated, especially from the north, from New York and New Jersey. And I guess our unit leader here is one of those who migrated from New Jersey coming over here in Charlotte. CFC is one with the Catholic Church, and this is one of the vision of the Corpus for Christ. And in March 11, 2000, it was granted by the Vatican as a recognition as an international association of the faithful of the pontifical rite. In 2006, it started a community here in Charlotte, and it was based in St. Matthew's in the south, where we have the CLP and then the assemblies. That was in 2006. We graduated in St. Matthew's in June of 2007. So 1 year after, we were recruited by one of the members here in St. Thomas to join the Corpus for Christ. Okay, we have the CFC got a global vision and a global mission. Lindin, can you distribute? There's a printed here that I want the members or the new participant to have, and so that they will understand more about the global vision of the Corpus for Christ. And normally when I was still a household leader, I require our members to memorize this by heart, because this is very important. If you know this, then you know why you are, in the Corpus for Christ. Okay. Okay, let's recite the global vision. The formula here that I made so that it will be easier to memorize is IFMO-BUTW. It's a family in the Holy Spirit, renewing the face of the earth. Moved by the Holy Spirit, one with Catholic Church. Blessed to witness Christ's love and service. It's a united community of family evangelizers that sets the world on fire with the fullness of God's transforming love. If you will see here, family in the Holy Spirit renewing the face of the earth. If you will analyze and understand more about this, family, is the small unit of society, and our target here is for the family to learn more about Jesus Christ, the love of God, the love of the family, and this is for the whole earth. And it's through the Holy Spirit that we are moved on this. And we are always with one with the Catholic Church. That's why we are approved and accepted by the Vatican. And we are blessed to witness Christ's love and service. This Christ's love and service, I can see, based on my experience on the new members of the Corpus for Christ. At first, they are hesitant to dance or to clap their hands. They are hesitant to say prayer loud in the public or in the group. But now, if you see those people around, the new old members now, they are very active. They are not ashamed anymore. They dance, they clap their hands, they shout and pray. That's where you can see their love, and they serve our community. And it's a united global community of family evangelizers. We evangelize. If you will see, right now, today, Friday, If we are only having our CLP here, if you will think all over United States, all over North Carolina, other CLP also is being undertaken in the different cities and different places all over the world. And you can see it's being being evangelized. The community is, everybody is praying and multiplying every day. And you see that sets the world on fire. Everybody is vibrant, everybody is active on how, to know more about the Christian faith and the fullness of God's transforming love. This transforming of everything, especially our youth. We had that youth camp last June and July here in North Carolina, covering the entire, United States. They are very vibrant and active. We're over 1,000 youth that we have. So you can see the transforming love of our young generations that will become leaders in the future. Okay. Okay, we repeat again that, global vision. I'd like you to review that again, the global vision. The FMOBUTW, as what I gave it to you, is a family in the Holy Spirit, renewing the face of the earth. Can we say that loud, all these participants? Can I hear from you? Shall we read it? Okay, family in the Holy Spirit, renewing the face of the earth, moved by the Holy Spirit, one with Catholic Church, blessed to witness Christ's love and service, is a united global community of family evangelizers that sets the world on fire with the fullness of God's transforming love. Okay, the next thing that why couples is here is because of the mission of the Couples for Christ. We have two missions here, which is building the church of our home and building the church of the poor. Okay, in building the church of the home, Couples for Christ, I cannot read. Building a church of we are Christ, we are Couples for Christ. We are committed to live in God's righteousness and holiness, evangelizing people through a life of love and service. We shall work for the renewal of families that will serve God and building generations of Christian leaders. And we shall pursue total Christian liberation through social justice, respect for life, and work with the poor. If you will see, we created the different ministry, the family ministry, and this was established in 1993. We created the KFC, which is Kids for Christ, ages from 12 to 14. For you, young family here, you will see your kids that you are part of the ministry. The Youth for Christ, ages from 12 to 21. The Singles for Christ, ages from 21 to 35. And in the whole, which is the handmaids of the Lord, which we have around, right now we have around 8 of them who are here. And hopefully we will graduate around 13 based on my records here. So we will work out with the others who are not around. And we have sold, only one sold, which is Michael there. And we have, right now, we have 2 couples, but we are expecting 3 because another one is coming, hopefully. Okay, so all in all, right now, the attendance here, we have 2 couples, 8 hold, and 1 soul. Total 11 members who are present here in this talk, you know. So, before I continue, because we have a vast majority of the members who are hold, my wife wants to say something to the hold.
Good evening, brothers and sisters.
Good evening.
I am still an old school graduate, so I don't know how to use this PowerPoint. But anyway, I am his wife. And tonight I am happy to praise and thank the Lord that this Christian Life program is blessed with a good number of candidates, and mostly coming from the handmaids. And so for this reason, they gave me the assignment to speak briefly about the life and mission of the handmaids of the Lord, or Hold, well known as Hold. And Hold is a group of Christian women in the Holy Spirit, with Mary as their motto, joyfully proclaiming the greatness and glory of God as Mary did by living out her fiat. That's the let it be done decree. I am the handmaid of the Lord. May it be done to me according to your word, in selfish love and discipleship. The Hold is the creation of God, called to a mission of personal transformation and evangelization to bring her family and others, especially women, to a renewed life in the Lord and wholehearted service to bring glad tidings to the poor. CFC Hold was created in Manila in June of 1993 in response to God's call for CFC to establish a family ministry embracing all aspects of family life, from womb to tomb. And as a result, we have the KFC, which is Kids for Christ, the YFC for the youth, SFC for the singles, and Soul for the servants of the Lord. Hold members include single mothers, widows, divorced or separated women, single mature women, married women whose husbands are working in another town or city or province, or working in another country, or married women whose husbands are not willing or are not ready to join in any religious affiliation. As of January 2017, the number of Hold members worldwide were 175,000, and of this, the Philippines